quantitative data versus qualitative data. Quantitative data is anything that can be expressed as a number.
Qualitative data is info that is not in numerical form, such as a description or category. Wow, I'm analyzing your shirt on a quantitative level, and I noticed that you have 4 colors there.
Well, if you were analyzing it on a qualitative level, you'd notice that I'm wearing yellow, green, red, and orange.
Self-serving bias versus self-fulfilling prophecies. Self-serving bias is when one attributes one's successes to themselves and losses to others.
Self-fulfilling prophecies is how people's ideas shape their behavior towards others.
Foot in the door versus door in the face phenomenon. Foot in the door phenomenon is when you ask for a small favor in order to get a larger one.
The door in the face phenomenon is when you ask a big favor in order to get a smaller favor.
Hey ma'am, would you like to buy a car today?
No.
What about a bike?
Okay.
Hey ma'am, would you like to sign this petition for the Trainer Foundation?
Sure.
Okay. Sign it, please. Would you like to volunteer for our program?
Sure.
Would you like to donate to the program?
Sure.
Individualistic cultures versus collectivist cultures. Individualistic cultures is when a society focuses on the more individual success and uniqueness.
Collectivist cultures is when a society focuses more on group dynamics.
Anterograde amnesia versus retrograde amnesia. Anterograde amnesia is when after a head injury you can't remember any new memories.
Retrograde amnesia is when after a head injury you can't remember anything prior to the trauma. What's your dad's name?
I hope.
Do you want what to eat?
Wait, where are we going again?
Systematic desensitization versus aversion conditioning. Systematic desensitization is behavior therapy used to reduce clients' anxiety responses by using relaxation techniques. Bad paired with good.
And aversion therapy is behavior therapy in which an aversive stimulus is paired to elicit undesirable response so that an association occurs. Bad paired with bad.
Difference thresholds versus absolute thresholds. Difference threshold is the perceived change in stimulus level 50% of the time.
Absolute threshold is the level needed to receive a stimulus 50% of the time.
Right brain versus left brain. The right brain is responsible for creative and spatial skills and also facial recognition.
The left brain is responsible for language and logic.
And if the top goes to here, is it still in its original position?
We should tell Trainer. I bet she can know.
The sympathetic nervous system versus the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system triggers arousal and the fight or flight response.
And the parasympathetic nervous system calms the body. Mom! Ah! You know, I'm sorry about that. I just get a little angry sometimes. Ventromedial hypothalamus versus the lateral hypothalamus. The ventromedial hypothalamus suppresses hunger,
While the lateral hypothalamus stimulates hunger.
I'm so hungry. It's fine.
Rods versus cones. Rods are responsible for your night and peripheral vision.
Cones are responsible for your color vision.
Rods! Cones!
Primacy effect versus recency effect. The primacy effect is when you remember the first items on the list best.
The recency effect is when you remember the last items on the list best.
Hey, so I want you to meet my friends. This is Erica, Lisa, and Jessie.
Oh, okay. Hey, Erica. Oh, sorry. I forgot your name again.
Hey, I want you to meet my friends. Erica, Lisa, and Jessie.
Jessie? Hey, Jessie. Jessie? Implicit memory versus explicit memory.
Implicit memory is skills or the do-it memory.
And explicit memory is the declarative or say-it memory.
I love to run fast.
Extrinsic motivation versus intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is when you're motivated by external factors and rewards. Intrinsic motivation is when you're motivated by personal satisfaction.
I love coming to school. I love to learn.
I get paid to come here.
Type A versus Type B personality. Type A is high stress and competitive.
Type B is go with the flow personality.
Why is this grass not perfect? It needs to be perfect.
Just chill out. It's all gonna be okay.
Her part again and then edit it together, right?
It's locked.
Self-fulfilling prophecies versus self-serving bias. Individualistic cultures.